Hey there, everybody. I have something interesting in front of me here today. I have starter decks from the Alien Predator CCG. So I picked these up kind of randomly, but there are 3 starter decks. This is all 3. There are 2 sets. This is a 365 card set. So this game came out in 1997 from a company called Harper Prism, I believe. And interestingly, it's a 3-player game. So it's, I thought these are already opened up, but they are complete, I was told. So I thought we would open these up, see what's inside of each of them, and maybe I'll learn to play this. I'm not really sure. I don't really, this is sort of a random thing I picked up, but we can kind of see what the cards look like. I think they're fixed decks with 2 random rares. So actually we can read the back here. So it has 64 cards. I believe that there's 2 random rares. I'm not sure if there's rarity indicators on here or what, but this is what the Marine deck looks like. So I really like the films. I think the films, so it doesn't look like there's rarity markers on here, but I will see. I'm guessing these are all the fixed cards. So it's interesting to have a 3-player game. So this game had 1 expansion called Resurrection, Alien Resurrection, that came out. These cards all are pretty minty shape here. I guess this was actually pretty popular back in the day. I think right now collecting it is quite challenging because there was such a short print run. So I have no idea the exact value of the 3 of these. This was just something I picked up for fun, but there's not much data on it. Let's see if we can find a rare here. I just have no idea what a rare would even be. Staff worker. This is this mid to late 90s CCG culture where they didn't put rarity indicators and you just had to reference a giant spreadsheet. Marines were leaving, Crossfire, Private Vom Graves. So it also came with this instruction manual, I assume. So I think these are sort of ready to play. They are fixed, so I would hope that they're ready to play decks. This is what this looks like. So it looks like they have steps, moving, round 1, round 2. So interesting. Let's check out the next one here. So this is going to be the Predator, or I'm sorry, this is the Alien, I misspoke. I didn't actually see these movies until I was like 14, 15 because they were a little too mature for my mom to want to let me go see them alone. So I ended up watching them in a friend's basement, but I used to have such a crush on Winona Ryder. Breeding chamber, interesting. So I'd love to hear about people's experiences with this game, what you've seen. Like I said, we're just going through this. Alien Queen, I feel like that might be a rare, but once again, there's no Alien Lethal. So it looks like you have different kinds of cards. Maybe there's locations, characters, chest burster, I love that. Staff worker, engineering, acid splash. It's kind of grim. Child, she snuck into the kitchen for a bite to eat. So some of these like makers of CCGs were so glib. It's great. I'm not complaining. I'm just sort of amused by it. The sort of tongue-in-cheek humor that they had. Alien Pursuit. Alien Warrior, Engineer, Staff Worker, Alien Warrior, Protect the Queen. Another child in the kitchen, maybe? Young Queen. I'm just thinking, what would be a rare? Young Queen kind of sounds like a rare. Let's see. Adrenaline Rush, Like a Ghost, Slow Motion Reno. So I'd actually, maybe we'll learn how to play this. Maybe I'll do a playthrough video. I'm not really sure. Like I said, I just picked these up from behind. At close quarters, they are exceedingly lethal. And then this appears to be the Alien specific little deck. So I think there's 64 cards there. And then finally we'll go through the Predator deck here. And let's see what we got in here. Oh, this one still has a piece of tape on it. I don't think this was sealed. I think the guy just put a piece of tape on it for fun, to keep it intact. So, yeah, this is pretty hard to collect. I don't know if there's ultra rares. It doesn't appear there is. I also didn't see a card list, but I will investigate a bit more going through this. This is the first time I've gone through this product. So it's fascinating to have a 3-player game. It just goes against the sort of conventions. 3 seems to always be company. Study the enemy, the hunt. Because you also have, that means you have 3 distinct factions and probably a little bit of asymmetrical gameplay. I imagine each one, it's just a cat. I love the cat. You imagine you have a lot of, this is what the card backs look like. So they have one type of card back, but there's no card numbers on here. There's no way of kind of knowing culturally what's gonna mash most, I guess, besides reading the cards. So you have Predator, takedown strike, if it bleeds, good shot, flesh wound. Let's see if I can find a card list, scattergun. All very cool stuff, but once again, there's no way, at least from my looking, to distinguish the cultures. Like, do all the Predators have, no, they don't have like a certain card frame or anything, so I think you just kind of have to know. Infirmary, engineering, melee claws, love that mask. So maybe the Predator stuff has this card around it. Predator shuttle, young tusk, structural damage, headshot, fiery defense. And then our last card is hacker, sharp eye, honored elder. And then, oh, we have a rule book here. Do we also have rule books in the other ones? Well, it's strange if it would only come with one rule book, but maybe it was just lost to time. So this appears to be the official rule book. And then this is the Predator specific briefing. So we'll quickly take a look at this Predator specific briefing. And then, interesting. So I'd love to hear more if people have encountered this game or played this game. I might learn how to play, or I might just put these in the closet, but this was kind of fun to do. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Hope this was interesting to you, and love to hear your thoughts about this game. Thanks a lot.